Some of you who are Forex traders may be wondering why I've been kind of quiet in the Forex market. In fact, I've gotten some emails and texts asking me that. The reason is we have positions on, and those positions are we're long British pound, we're long pound against the euro, and we're also short the yen. Now those are positions based on my reading of conditions. It's based on the fiscal flows, and there's not much we can do about that right now. The long British pound, we're making a profit on that. The short euro pound, which means we're short euro, long the pound, that is not profitable right now, but I fully suspect that it will become profitable very soon. And of course, the rationale behind that was we saw the EU now kind of back off on its deficit caps. They're allowing countries to breach those deficit limits, so that's kind of a de facto increase in deficit spending. Okay, that's bearish for the euro. At the same time, we saw Britain really through the Bank of England continue to impose these deflationary policies of rate cuts and quantitative easing. And on the fiscal side, there really has been nothing there that we could call expansionary. So that's ultimately supportive of the British pound. And, you know, I was the one who said right after Brexit, when it collapsed, it's probably ultimately going to retrace that whole entire collapse. We got a couple of times it got up around the 135, then it fell back down recently on Bank of England measures, but it's coming back again, and it will come back. As for Japan, you know my rationale behind that. Japan has enacted several rounds of fiscal stimulus now. Yes, the Bank of Japan continues with its deflationary measures, but that's not going to be enough to override the fiscal, and I think there's more coming in the fall. So the yen is capped, and it's interesting because it's it's the same group of zombies who were selling the yen like crazy late last year when dollar yen was up around 124, and I was saying you got to buy the yen, you got to buy the yen, you got to buy the yen, and what happened? The yen went up. And now those same zombies are selling the yen. They're selling the yen. And I'm saying what? The yen's going to go down. I'm sorry. They're buying the yen. They're buying the yen. They're buying. I said what? And I'm saying the yen's going to go down. You got to listen to me. I know what I'm doing. It's not a guess. I don't guess. I know. Okay? So that's the reason why we're kind of quiet, or I'm kind of quiet in the Forex. I sent out a crude oil recommendation earlier today. Unfortunately, we just missed getting filled. But again, everybody was selling. Got down to 46.60 in October crude. I said, get in there. It's going to go higher. And sure enough, almost immediately after I said that, it went to 48. We didn't get in, but crude is going higher. And so that's my update for now. All right, I just wanted to let everybody know why. Maybe if you think I'm quiet on the Forex right now, there's a reason for that. We got positions on, got to let them work. As for stocks, I just think back to the time when I had people telling me, the S&P's never going to get over 2,100. You're irresponsible. How can you tell people to buy stocks? Who kept saying it was going to go higher? Who kept saying it? You had Goldman telling you it was going down. You had Soros and Druckenheimer telling you it was going to go down. You had all the zombies telling you, and the cockroaches and the mousy boys following the sociopaths telling you it was going to go down in a crash worse than 2007. And the worst bear market in our lifetimes. But there was me. Little old me saying, you got to buy. Confident. Never once wavering. You got to buy. Take the money. I took the money from Goldman. I took the money from Soros. I took the money from Druckenheimer. I took the money from the cockroaches. I took the money from the mousy boys. And that's what I do. I take their money and I cut their heads off. See you later. Bye-bye.